Do you two have some time? Feeling hungry? How about we get something to eat?
Oh, right. It's been a while since we last ate. Now that we can relax, Paimon just realized how hungry she is.
Then let's go. We can find somewhere to sit down and talk. Food and drinks are on me.
Really? You're not gonna take her offer? That's right. See, Lolly has gotten a lot quieter since Aurora ran away. She seems to be having a hard time. She's right. We're seasoned adventurers, so we're more than capable of paying our own bill.
Hey, come on now. You won't even let me take you out for some food and drinks? I just wanted to treat you to a meal.
Are you sure? We can save you some Mora.
Mora is the least of my concerns. Besides, we're definitely due a meal after all the time we've spent together. Let me get this one. I might be an old hag, but I like to think I'm not completely useless.
Sure, that's fine with us, but Paimon doesn't want you to be sad, sweet Lolly.
Don't worry. I'm sure a juicy grilled steak will work wonders.
I'm not the friend to come to for words of comfort or encouragement. But when it comes to weighing the costs of your actions, ask away.
What are you looking at?
Do you see two people standing by the door? They look like spitting images of each other. Are they twins?
But Paimon only sees one person there.
Huh? How could that be? I guess my mind isn't as sharp as it used to be. Give me another bottle, boss!
Do you think she's drunk?
There you go, miss. Oh my, it's not every day you get to see Granny Itzley here with some friends. Not to mention ones who've made a huge name for themselves recently.
Oh, so you've heard of us?
Of course I have. Aren't you the ones who saved Kachina and brought her back? No wonder you hit it off with Granny Sitlali. She wouldn't spend time with just anybody, you know. I don't even remember the last time I saw her with a new friend.
Wait, so you call her Granny too?
Well, given our ages, it'd probably be more accurate for me to call her my great-great-granny. She's one of the most famous people at the Masters of the Nightwind. Most days, hardly anyone even dares talk to her.
Huh? Gossiping about me right in front of my face now, are you, Chonka?
Oh, please, Granny. I wouldn't dare. I'm just beyond happy to see you bring over some new friends. After all, any friends of our regulars are sure to be great customers too.
All right, that's enough. Go on now. I'm sure the other customers would like to talk to you as well. There's no need to keep staring at me. I promise I'll keep my alcohol down until I leave.
Well then, you have my thanks.
Seat Lally? Seat Lally?
Who's that? You got some gall calling me by my first name. Let me guess. You want to test your skills against Granny Eatsley, don't ya?
Are you still with us, Seat Lally? You're kinda talking to no one.
You chumps come around here, picking fights with me? Well, you know what happens next. You lose, and then run off home to tell everyone about how I'm this big scary bully. It's always the same story. You brats start it, I finish it, and then I end up with the reputation of being some kind of terrible monster among the shamans. I mean, come on. Monster? Me? Really? What did I do to deserve that?
Granny Seat Lally, you're not a monster at all.
Exactly! And while we're at it, I'm not some lazy slacker either. Between meditation, advising the chief, and speaking with the Wyab, I actually have a pretty packed schedule, you know. Oh yeah, and I have to mentor all the new kids. Hey, new kid. Yeah, you. Don't play dumb. Didn't I teach you how to find phlogiston? You see? I know my stuff. I'm a... that's more like it. About dang time someone showed me a little respect. Yeah, Granny's a hard worker, all right. You can always rely on old Granny.
Did she just fall asleep with her eyes open? Oh, jeez.
Behind this pitch-black curtain, a chapter of hatred reveals itself. Behind the smoke. The lingering smoke.
Ah, she's meditating again. She does this whenever she's had a few too many drinks. Her mind's actually racing at this point. It's quite the opposite of sleep.
Is this another specialty of the Masters of the Nightwind?
No, I'd say it's an ability that's unique to Citlali herself. While she can easily pick up everyone else's skills and tricks, few have been able to master hers.
Warning, warning. Red, the color of danger, has now arisen within that pair of eyes. Huh? Traveler? Paimon?
What's wrong?
I'm gonna hurl.
Hang on, just keep it in!
Phew. Okay, it's passed. That was a close one.
You had Paimon worried. Paimon really thought you were about to barf all over the table just now.
How embarrassing. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. That's never happened before, I swear. I've never thrown up, not once.
take a quick walk and get some fresh air?
There's so much that I want to say, but I can't.
Why not? Of course you can. Just say whatever's on your mind.
Please, Paimon. It's not as simple as you think. We've only known each other for a few days, right? What would you think of me if I were to start dumping all of my complaints on you after we've only just met?
Oh, Paimon gets it. You're hoping that we wouldn't think less of you no matter what you're about to say.
No, that wasn't my point at all! Seriously, don't you youngsters know anything about shame? I'm talking about shame! I've lived all these years and still can't get rid of it! Surely, you know the feeling too?
Actually, about that.
Huh? Tell me what?
Yeah, this is as good a time as any.
So, you heard my...
It's okay, Sweet Lolly. You had every right to complain about those things.
I can't take it anymore! Why do these things happen to me? Hearing me mumble under my breath is one thing, but hearing what I mumble in my own head? That's too much! It's just like when you're rolling on the floor in your pajamas, but you forget to lock the door, and someone bursts in to deliver cabbages and sees the whole thing!
So that, happens to you a lot.
It happens to people in general, okay? Doesn't matter if you're 200 years old or 1,000 years old. Everyone rolls around in their pajamas sometimes. I was just picking something generic. Take a walk with me. I have things to share with you.
Looks like she's completely given up. Like those criminals who just confess everything and accept their fate.
Well, great view, right? I love coming here by myself.
Wow, it's beautiful!
You're making me want to cry.
Oh no, what do we do? Please don't cry!
I was an expression, okay? A figure of speech. I'm just... embarrassed. Here you are thanking me. Even after you helped me all this time. Let's just have a casual conversation. It's easiest that way.
Really? You don't seem like the kind of person who keeps things casual.
Well, I guess I used to be more of a stickler for the rules. And you're right, I don't usually open up to the people of my tribe like this. I'm just an eccentric old hag to them. That story's been passed down so long. It might as well be true.
But you're just a regular person.
The kids of my tribe would have a heart attack if they heard you say that. Granny Eatsley is a powerful figure. Be careful around her. That's what they'd say.
Well, you are powerful. Are they afraid of you?
Some are. Others are mad I always come out on top. A few decades like that, and people stop knowing how to deal with you. What about you? Are you scared of me?
We don't find you scary at all.
That's because you're not from my tribe. You don't know how many delusions of grandeur I've destroyed just by existing. I make people realize that no matter how hard they work, they'll never become a living legend like me. Oh, not to brag or anything. Maybe it's hard to believe. Just pretend I never said anything.
We believe you. Shilonen has full faith in your abilities, and Auroran didn't seem scared of you. He thinks of you as his granny, right?
Yes, but Auroran's a special case. Mawika already told you about her plan. And you've given so much help to Auroran and me. You deserve to learn the full truth. Auroran's not like other people. As I mentioned, he was abandoned as a child. The reason being, his soul is incomplete. The Masters of the Nightwind view this as a bad omen, capable of bringing about illness and misfortune. No one knows who his parents were. He was just left on a rock in the wilderness. It's a miracle he wasn't devoured by some wild beast. The Masters of the Nightwind believe they can see human souls, and in Auroran's incomplete soul, they saw a possibility for Natlan. A possibility to turn Auroran into a vessel for lost souls. The ceremony would allow lost souls to gather within him. Auroran would then be sent to the Night Kingdom to return the souls to their rightful place, strengthening the ley lines and completing the ceremony.
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
Now you see the problem. When damage occurs to the Night Kingdom, the souls held within disperse and remain adrift, unable to find a way back to the ley lines. This loss of souls damages the Night Kingdom even further. The ceremony can send back countless souls at once, which would benefit the Night Kingdom and the souls themselves. Of course, the vessel, Auroran, would be sacrificed in the process. I wasn't surprised the chief at the time came up with the plan. The ley lines were already in a terrible state. A suitable candidate for the ceremony appears, and now you have the chance to make things better. Of course you're going to take it. When the chief asked for my opinion, I didn't give my approval, but I didn't object either. So they went ahead with the ceremony. It failed, and Auroran escaped with his life. Pathetic, isn't it? By not objecting, I basically gave them the go-ahead. Maybe they didn't have my explicit approval, but it's not like I did the right thing. If the ceremony was successful, Auroran would probably be dead. Of course, in my tribe, death is rarely something to fear. But what kind of message would we be sending by sentencing a newborn to death? By using a human life as a tool? It's not right. So, when I learned the ceremony had failed, I was ashamed by my inaction, and absolutely relieved by the result. The plan was never a secret. Or, I guess I should say, there was no point to keeping it a secret. A simple investigation from Auroran would reveal everything. Everyone thought he would be happy he survived. and he never really said anything to the contrary. But just as I was about to put all of it behind me, he asks this question. Would Natlan have been saved if the ceremony succeeded?
Wait, but it's not his fault.
He knows that, but he still feels guilty. Auroron has a strong ability to perceive souls, more than any of us. He understands just how dire the situation with ley lines has become. Maybe he chose to work with the Fatui because he still thinks he owes a debt to Natlan. I can only imagine what they told him.
Traveler, didn't the captain say he found a way to solve the crisis? Maybe that's what brought Auroron into this. Anyway, we can't just let things go on like this. We have to convince him to come back! You don't look so good, Sweet Lolly. Maybe you should head back and get some sleep.
Probably drank too much. It's okay. The fresh air is doing me good. Okay. Forget that. I need to go home. You've helped me so much already. How do I even begin to thank you?
Hey, we're friends, aren't we? Besides, you already said you owe us a favor, so you don't need to worry about us.
Good point. Well, I'll go home and get some sleep. We can figure out our next move in the morning. Friends. I like the sound of that.
Auroron's probably back with the captain, don't you think? You mean about the backup plan? Do you really believe what the captain told us? Yeah, you're right. We should just go to her directly. But she's probably asleep. We can find her first thing in the morning. For now, let's... go to bed. Noisy outside. Pirates still half asleep. Well, guess we should see what's going on.
You're already here. I was just about to come get you.
Wow, you're up early. That's impressive, especially after all the drinking last night.
Let's not bring up last night. I'm embarrassed about the whole thing. Anyway, I was also woken up by the commotion. Looks like all the warriors from the stadium are on the move. I heard many areas have been attacked by the Abyss, including the Masters of the Nightwind. I need to head back right away.
The Abyss attacked again? Are you sure you can handle it on your own? Do you need our help?
I'll be fine. We also have the support of the warriors stationed at the various outposts. Given the quick response, things shouldn't get too serious. The stadium could always use more manpower, so you should join the forces here. I'm done making excuses for him. He's not a child anymore. He needs to take responsibility for his actions. I was the one who vouched for him, so I need to report back to the Speaker's chamber. I'll accept however they choose to handle the situation. But I should be able to convince them to let me go back to my tribe first to deal with the attack. As for the ancient name, once we handle this crisis, I'll talk to Shilonen right away. Don't worry. I never forget a promise to a friend. Thank you. All right, I need to start heading back.
She left in a hurry. The situation must be really serious. Oh, looks like a lot of people are heading to the stadium. Let's see what's going on.
Traveler, over here! Perfect. Our star Outlander has appeared.
Oh, you're all here! But, what's with the whole Star Outlander thing?
Just my way of saying how awesome you are. We've got a real emergency on our hands, so this is the perfect time for you to show off your skills.
Alright, but can we get a quick rundown of the situation first?
The Abyss suddenly attacked the Collective of Plenty, the Masters of the Nightwind, the Children of Echoes, and a number of our camps and outposts in the wild.
Yes, and the attacks are increasing in frequency.
The tribes have plenty of defenses, so they're safe for now, but I can't say the same for the adventurers and merchants stuck in the wild. Chaska and I have been searching for survivors and treating the wounded. We just got back, but we need to head out again soon.
I plan on heading back to the Collective of Plenty, just in case my tribe needs me.
What about you, Mualani? Where are you gonna go?
I'll go help the Children of Echoes. They're the closest, so I can start fighting right away. What about you guys? We could go together. Yeah, that does sound important. No worries. Just leave the Children of Echoes to us. Who knows? Maybe yours truly will have the Abyss on the run by the time you're finished.
That would be pretty great, actually. I hope my tribe gets through okay.
It'll be fine. Your tribe doesn't do all that bodybuilding for nothing.
Let's part ways here for now. And most importantly, be careful, everyone.
Oh, and some of us need to avoid getting contaminated by dangerous-looking substances. That will make my job a lot easier.
Koichi, do we really have to do this now?
It's alright. She's just looking out for everyone. Alright, let's hurry up and talk to the Pyro Archon so we can help the others.
All right, she lonely. She lolling. She lolling. Time to go and come home. She lowing. Come. Ooh, Adori. Got you up at 66 or some shit. Excuse me. Come on. I know you're there. Come. Oh, I got the new one. Yo, I got the new animation. All right, come on. I know you're there. Hey, I got a Candace too. Let's go. Turn up. I think that's C6. So that was like 76 summons.
Hello,
Hey.
I'm Shilonin from the Children of Echoes. If you'd like me to forge some tools for you, just let me know. But I do have quite the backlog of commissions at the moment, so even if you submit a request now, it might be a while before I get to it.
Shilonin. Hey, turn up with the cool. Hey, it's them being fried and not 5 degrees. Hey, I got my little baby and my little baby got me. Let's go. One of 50-50 and got the special animation. I thought the special animation would have been more
Hell
shiny.
loves being antagonistic. Just
Let's go. 50 summons. Let's go. Play with me.
ignore him when he's mouthing off. Don't let him get under your skin.
It's not about what? It's not got no, ain't got me. Yeah.
Yeesh, I dare you to release me and say that to my face!
Yeah, I got her. Where she at? Where she at? Okay, let's see. We got Dory. C5. She's gonna do more damage. Good little damage, good little chunk damage, you know. There she go. Oh, look at her. Look at her. Candles. Oh, wait, Candles is up here. Candy Twan. Candy Twan. Where Candy at? Candylicious, get over here. C6. Affected by the prayer of Crimson Crown. Deal elemental damage to opponents using normal attacks. An attack wave will be unleashed that deals AoE hydro damage, equal to 15% of her max HP. The duration is increased by 3 seconds. His opponent's Candace HP will be increased by 20%. Oh, her shield hit people. It increased her max HP by 20%. Ooh. So that means more damage. Showing the cooldown of her shield. To the same amount as the tapping cooldown, so I can use it more often. And then an extra wave attack comes out, and it's affects by what? Trigger once every 2.5 seconds. It's considered elemental burst damage. Interesting. It's still being fat and not fat green. Yeah! There she is. My little babes. I was gonna skip Kanichi to try to get her. But I was like, you know what? Let me go and get Kanichi too. That new movement is awesome. Look at it. Look. Get it. Get it. Yeah.
Meow?
Oh, she be jamming. Oh, this is a long little animation. Okay. Turn out with it. Let's see, what's she all about? Yeah. The blade roller mode. No test will allow her to perform up to 4 kicks, and she will be unable to use charge attacks. Oh, damn, that's crazy. She can't use a charge attack? Her normal and plunging attacks are used in this mode. They will switch to being based on her defense. Wait, what? When in a nice soul blessing state, when entering oneness, normal attacks will allow her to perform up to 4 kicks, and she will be unable to use charge attacks. When her normal and plunging attacks are used, okay, so they will switch to being based on defense. And Shalolan will deal nice soul aligned geo damage that cannot be overridden. Okay. So she a defense type of person. 3 samples for her that can generate different. The initial recorded source sample within each sampler will be geo, and for each party member who is pyro, hydro, cryo, electro, one geo sampler will change to their corresponding element. When Shalolan is in the Night Soul's blessing state, the geo source sample she carries will always be active. After unlocking her passive, talent, oh shit, I cannot read it. Nito to echoes, she can trigger said passive talent's effects to regenerate Night Soul points for herself. When Night Soul points hit the maximum, she will consume all her Night Soul points and activate the 3 source samples she has on hand. So it takes down elemental resistance. Effects are the same. Elemental type cannot attack. Force effects are the same. Elemental type cannot stack. And then that's when just ultimate that goes based on her defense. on the different source samples. If she has at least 2 source samples that have had their elemental types changed, she only will play an embolic rhythm, healing nearby active characters based on her defense. I forgot she can heal. Fewer than 2 source samples that have had their elemental types changed. She had fewer, so she got 1. So the other one is the healing will if she has at least 2 source samples, then the other one's gonna be if she has only 1. And she will start up an Ardent Rhythm, which will play 2 additional beats that deal nice aligned AoE geo damage based on her defense. Cool. Nice Soul's transmission, shoot only. The active character is currently sprinting, climbing in a movement mode caused by certain talents or a certain height in the air. The following will trigger when switching to Shilona. Shilona will enter the Night Soul Blessed state and gain 20 points, have a 4-second time limit, after which her Night Soul points will immediately expire. After she uses Yohona's Scratch within this time limit. Will consume stamina will not consume stamina when climbing, all in the Night Soul Blessed state. I'm like, what her talent thing? Triggering Night Soul transmission restores 15. Okay, this her normal attack, her skill, her ultimate, and then this is her actual talent. When in Night Soul's Blessed state, if Shalom has at least 2 source samples that have had their elemental type change, she gains points. Yeah. No attack from the attack heal point. Can be triggered once. If Shalom has fewer than that have had their elemental type change, no one deal 30% increased damage. Okay, so if she only has 1, she can increase her normal and punch attack damage by 30%. If she only has 2, had the elemental type change, she gains 35 Night Soul points when her normal or plunging attack hits an opponent. So she gained points if she has at least 2 samples. But if she has 1, she can do more damage. Okay. A lot of stuff to remember. And then what she need? Her obsidian, because obsidian give you crit damage, right? Using the fallen consume Night Soul points while on the field. Crit rate increases by 40. And on the field, their damage dealt is increased by 15. 40%. And then this one is when a nearby party member triggers a Night Soul burst, the equipped character generates energy. After the equipped character triggers a reaction related to the elemental type, all nearby party members gain 12% elemental damage bonus for the elemental types involved in the elemental reaction. Damage bonus. Characters in the Night Soul Blessed state when triggering this effect. All nearby party members gain an additional 28% elemental damage bonus for the types involved in the elemental reaction for this. So if she do an elemental reaction, so it could be like Geo and Cryo or Geo and Pyro. I could do this one for more damage and crit rate. Well, I can just go base and go defense. When up on the field, the character gains 1 stack at the hidden opponent with the Geo attack. Trigger involve maximum of every 3 seconds. When off the field, the character gains 1 stack every 3 seconds. They stack up to 4 each, providing a 6% defense, 6% geo damage bonus. Yeah, this would be better for her. I want to be just damage. I'll take it from you, love. Hey, you love. What's your name? Yeah, Jens. What's her name? Eugene? Eugene? Oh, fuck, I forgot her name. She don't need all this HP. I like this one though. I don't use Kachina that often for real, so I might low-key just take it from Kachina. Good double HP, I don't need that. Hey, the crit damage, double HP. Yeah. I need double defense. Yeah, that's gonna be hella crit rate though. That's so much fun. Eugene. You got a defense thing. Sure. Defense. Oh, this thing sucks. Too much HP. Hate that crit rate. Might have changed this crit rate though. Oh no! I need all this crit rate. So I'm straight. Let's see, which one is so HP, elemental mastery, crit rate, attack, elemental mastery, crit rate, defense, attack. Oh, double defense, double crit rate, and crit damage. Hell yeah, I'm gonna get that. I'm broke ass. Hell yeah, I'm gonna get that. Double defense and crit rate and crit damage. Fuck yeah. Time now. 7:10. I need to go to the gym. I might just do a small little gym session because I gotta be up early as fuck in the morning. I do not want to be out that late.
Points for agility.
Well, she technically a healer.
This realm is... If you ever have...
Turn up the beat. Turn up the beat. Turn up the beat. Now, weapon wise, let's see what we want to use for you. Damage dealt by elemental skill and elemental burst is increased by 60%. When an elemental skill hits an opponent, its crit rate will be increased by 2%. When an elemental burst hits an opponent, its crit rate will be increased by 2%. Both of these effects last 10 seconds separately, have 4 max stats, and can be triggered once every 0.1 seconds. After an attack hits an opponent, it will inflict an instance of curse parasol upon one of them. On one of them for 10 seconds. The effect can be triggered once every 15 seconds. If this opponent is defeated during parasol's duration, cooldown will be refreshed immediately. Character wilderness weapon will deal 32% more damage to the opponent affected by. So basically, I do more damage to a person affected by this thing. This increases crit rate. How much crit rate did I give her? Let's look at your stats. She got 46% crit rate. 47% crit
words of
damage?
comfort or encouragement.
Fuck yeah.
But when it comes to weighing the costs of your actions, ask away.
Oh, the 7%. So 14. Plus the 5.4. Ooh. Ooh. I think I know what weapon it is. Wolfang. This one will be straight, but I rather use Wolfang because it gives me more crit rate and I get extra crit rate. What's that defense sword? Albedo.
Hal loves being antagonistic.
Element
Just
skill is
ignore him
increased
when he's
by
mouthing off.
80% of defense.
Don't let him get under your skin.
You know what? Actually, give me
Tell
Albedo.
you to release me and say that to my face!
Yeah, give me Albedo shit. She already got 1100 defense. That's fucking nice. Alright, let me do a little bit more of the story and then I'm getting off because I'm going to the gym. Talk to Movika.
Oh, it's you two. As you can see, things are not looking good right now. People across Natlan are in danger. Look, I'm very interested in your recent adventures, but this is not a good time. So we'll have to keep our conversation short.
That's all right. We're also in a hurry. We're gonna go help the Children of Echoes after this.
What? So he thinks my plan is too risky. He thinks I'm being stubborn. I shouldn't underestimate the Fatui's ability to gather intelligence. The Gnosis does have that function, but there's more to the story. I will answer you honestly, but you must help me keep this a secret. I can use the power of the Gnosis to save Natlan, but it comes at a heavy price. The Gnosis would drain all the souls and memories from the Night Kingdom and weave them into a giant net, which would surround the ley lines and protect them against abyssal corrosion.
Wait, you can use souls to weave a net? But does that mean...
Yes. It means sacrificing those souls in the process. Souls are just another form of life. The cruelty of this method is self-evident. The Night Kingdom not only houses the souls of the dead, but also our memories and legends. Using the Gnosis means converting all three into material for the net, erasing our history and culture. Even then, the net can still become corroded. If we cannot find a way to repair the damaged ley lines before that happens, then all those sacrifices are for nothing. Given the enormity of the price, it's a solution I refuse to consider right now. I want us to win, but I also care about how we win, and what that means for us in the end. Now, it's true, both plans come at a risk, but after weighing our options, this is our best bet. Natlan is unique among the nations of Teyvat. Given the ever-looming threat of the Abyss, the Pyro-Archons had to account for the worst-case scenario. Having a contingency plan is our duty, not just to the people of Natlan, but to all who live on this continent. Still, this has always been a well-kept secret. I'm very curious how the captain learned this information.
Oh, one more thing? The captain said he found another way to solve the problem. Could be equally as extreme, though.
Without the Gnosis, he should have no other option. But I see no reason for him to lie. Seems like our only path forward is to track him down, so he can answer that question for us. Judging by your expression, you must have doubted me, even if just for a second.
Not even a little! We would never... Wait, what are you talking about
Just as expected. I appreciate your sincerity. Maybe it was out of caution, anxiety, or simple curiosity, but know this. No matter what, our goal remains the same. We both want to save the people of this land. So now that you have your answer, do you still doubt me?
You scared Paimon. You've really got a lot of guts, Traveler.
That's a good thing. Oh, and feel free to call me Mawika. It's what all my friends call me, and I like it that way. As for the captain, the intelligence officers we assigned to the Fatui should be back soon. We'll get our answer then.
That's great! Sounds like we just have to wait a little longer.
Not just yet. Even though the Abyss is attacking several locations at once, I'm confident the warriors stationed in those areas can handle it. Don't worry. I just need to finish coordinating our available manpower, then I'll take a small team to handle the difficult locations.
Wait, you're going to fight in person? Didn't you give up your power?
That's true. I'm far less powerful than a god in my current state. But don't forget, I was an experienced and powerful warrior before I ever became the Pyro Archon. No matter how you look at it, my duty is on the front lines. Oh, now you doubt my strength. That hurts, Traveler. If we had time to spar, you might think otherwise. Anyway, even if we respond to these threats in time, it's not a permanent solution in the long run. I've considered moving my people to other nations, but given their close connection to the Night Kingdom, a forced evacuation would have devastating consequences. I've told the chiefs of each tribe to strengthen their defenses and advise people against leaving their settlements. Now, I just need to find the right time to disclose the true nature of the crisis to the people of Natlan.
Paimon's a little worried about how people will react.
Yes, but that won't be the only response. In any case, that's for me to worry about. I'll let you know when we have more information on the captain.
All right, we should head out. Maybe we can join up with Moani. She can't be too far ahead.
No need to worry about me.
Here's how I allocate my energy on a job. 70% goes to investigating, 10% to making a final decision, and the remainder for execution.